Mic check, 1 2. Hello guys, how you guys doing? Welcome in. You guys doing good? I hope that you guys are doing good. I'm doing really good as well. Today is a chill day actually. It is more fresh than it usually is around this time of year. But you know, it be like that sometimes for real, as people often say. But yeah, I hope that everyone here is having a nice day. I have my right ear a little bit like clogged, which I do think that it is a little bit inflamed, but I'm not so sure why. Maybe it was because, you know, maybe I got some like water in when I was like showering. I'm not so sure actually, but you know, it may be like that sometimes. But it feels funny. It doesn't really sting or anything. It is just, you know, it feels like brr, brr, you know. You know when things sound like that whenever you have your ears clogged or inflamed. Everything feels like boomier. Well, it kind of feels like that whenever I'm talking. Not so much whenever I'm like listening to something, but more so when I'm talking. It is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, as people often say. But other than that, yes, I did decide to post on Twitter, you know, a thank you note to everyone who has donated so far to, you know, the funds for my surgery. So far, you know, a little bit over $50 have been collected, and I'm very much thankful for that. So we are closer to, you know, $100, you know, left when it comes to like the funding thing. Is I'm really grateful for everyone who has done it so far. So thank you. And yeah, I decided to like change the thingy from glasses to like surgery. So, you know, I'm gonna keep the amount the same, mostly because, you know, I don't want to be like, you know, just give me more money. I know that so far like $50 has been, you know, the most that I have ever gotten in a situation like this. So I'm very much grateful, you know. And you know that. So aside from that, not much has been going on lately. I have heard things about the Devil May Cry series, the new anime. People seem to not be liking it that much. And that's one thing that I was kind of worried that would happen, mostly because, you know, Dante in Devil May Cry 1 is very much like a trickster, but not to the point in which he's like immature. He's just really like, you know, like playful, and you know, he plays with his prey before like killing them. And I do believe that in the OG days, Kamiya, Mr. Kamiya, said that his personality was based on Joseph Joestar, you know, the second JoJo. And you can kind of see that, like, it is not a stretch to say that, yeah, he is very much like Joseph Joestar, but a little bit more serious, you know, due to like not consequences, but like the setting and everything, you know, reasons. But yeah, I was a little bit like, you know, skeptical about the whole thing that they maybe having going on with Dante. Even more so with design, you can see in the design of Dante that he looks like he's like 20 years old, and maybe he's like, oh yeah, guys, I'm just gonna eat pizza and whatever, and my god, this is not cool, you know. I'm gonna be joking about everything, and he kind of looks like that, you know. And that is a little bit of a shame. I haven't watched the anime. Maybe what everyone has been saying is like a joke, in order to, like, you know, make people check out the anime more, and maybe that'll work, But aside from that, since I haven't watched the anime, I really don't know what's going on in the anime. I don't know if it only takes place, you know, during the first game. I don't know if it's a prequel, if it's a sequel, if it's just like a parallel story, side story. If more people like from the next games actually like appear, I really don't know. So, just in case, I don't think I will watch those animes just now until I finish at least Devil May Cry 3, because I'm aware that, you know, some characters do may appear in some of the animes. So I don't know. I'll think about it and see what's up. Because if there was an anime from the 2000s, maybe that will include some people from the second game. I doubt that they're gonna include someone from the third game, but I may be wrong. You know, a lot of stuff happened during the 2000s. So yeah, three Devil May Cry games. You know, condensed into one anime sure sounds like something that can definitely happen. So I guess the next game that I will play after what is it called? After Half-Life could definitely be either Pikmin 2, maybe Devil May Cry 2. I don't know. I'll think about it. There's a ton of games that I still want to check out, but you know, I'll see what all the fuss is about Devil May Cry 2 and why people definitely regard it as the best game in the series. So I don't know. But that's something that I will have to worry like later. For now, I think I'm just gonna start with the game. These streams tend to go on for longer than usual, so the sooner I start, the better. But you know, come to San Andreas. I'm CJ from Grove Street. It may not have actually like sounded like accurate, mostly because you know, NVIDIA broadcast does tend to give you a little bit of delay. But I was surprised that I actually got that like on time myself. Anyways. So, my controller has been working again. This is the first time that I've you know, that I've seen a self-healing controller. I said this last stream, but yeah, my controller, my 8-bit Doe Ultimate 2C wired has been acting up. The right stick refused to work for a bit, and then it started working like a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then the triggers didn't work, and then they worked again, and then my controller works like normal. I'm not so sure why that happened. One would say, oh yeah, it was Magnus, but I don't know. I'm not sure that's the case, but my controller works now. I'm glad that's the case, you know. What was the thing? There we go. Do I even have a statue? Yeah, I do believe I do. So we gotta go back to the back. We're gonna take you back to the past. We gotta get back to. Oh wait, you guys gonna see the? You guys gonna see the game? Hold on. Hold on. Maybe you guys were able to see the game, but I'm not so sure. Where's Retro Arch? I forget that I hit Retro Arch for a bit because I was checking out lossless scaling, lossless scaling. But apparently there's a little bit of a problem with using OBS and lossless scaling at the same time. Like the frame freezes sometimes, and that is just not good, you know. So you know, I'm already accustomed to like playing this game at like 24 FPS. That is just fine, you know. The first day. Another question that I gotta ask: do we have audio from the game? I don't think we have any audio as well. Middleman. Hold on. Retro audio. Here we go. Watch, and then moving. Moving. Not moving. It may be a little bit of a strange thing to say, but I don't think I've ever played any Mugen games. Although I'm kind of positive that I have. I don't know, eh? It is one of those rare instances in which I'm not too sure about if I've done something or not. But yeah, I do kind of believe that I've never played any Mugen games. Maybe there was a Mugen in PS1 and I didn't know, eh? And I was like, ah, yes. I mean, then again, there are games that use the Mugen engine. Because Mugen in itself, it's just basically a fighting game engine. Engine? Yeah, engine. I don't know. It is one of those things. Anyways, let's go back to... No, not that thing. Let's go back to the Gerudo Valley, the Gerudo Fortress. I wonder if they will... If they'll say something if I have this mask. I don't know. Supposedly there's like a mask that lets you... you know, not get seen by the Gerudo. But I'm not too sure which mask that is. I heard something about a rock mask, but I don't even know where that is actually. Also, I do believe that the pillars that we saw a little bit earlier were the ones that we gotta go get the little thingy on, or off rather. It's not this one, it's this one. There we go. Time to go in. Now that we have the hook shot, we can make this way easier than usual. Oh, they're gonna spot me if I do anything like that. I think, maybe? I'm gonna spare you the wait, I'm just gonna do this. And then I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Being able to like, you know, swim like this makes the whole game quite easier. So I'm very thankful for that. Okay, now that has been done. I wonder why there's like a red dot like in the middle. I wonder what that means. Din, dun, din, dun, din. Let's see. Well, first of all, also, I know that it is a little bit funny to just say this like right now, but there is indeed a lot of death in this game. I don't know why I opened that, because I didn't really need to open that. There we go. Ah, my camera. But there we go. The only thing that we need to do is also take a picture of a Gerudo. I don't think this guy will like a picture of them like knocked out. So I really don't know. I wonder if he will accept more than one. Yeah. Hold on. I guess the more the merrier for him. Let me go over here. I'm gonna get the first one right out of the bat. Hi Dev, how you doing? Welcome in. How is you doing? Is you doing good? I hope that you're doing good. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome, welcome in. You're alive today. Oh yeah. I wonder if I can get I can do a sumo. And that is what counts. I imagine, yeah. There we go. I'm taking a picture of her because apparently the guy that is gonna give me a very rare item wants a picture of him. I should have kept that one. She's barely awake after the full day that has occurred. Oh, tell me more about it, man. I want to know, eh? No, this is dangerous. I better keep the photo that I had. Tell me more about it. I see that, you know, since Cinder has been, you know, around home. And inside the home as well, you know, because, you know, it is technically her home as well. You know, a more happy times have been had. So yeah, let me know exactly like what's been going on. Have you to been on an adventure, on a quest? Have you to gone to, I don't know, somewhere cool? Let me know all about it. Keep this picture, yeah. There we go. I feel like that should be enough. I wonder if I can... Hold on. There we go. I don't think this guy would appreciate a photo of them being knocked out. Although maybe he will pay more for that. But I don't know. Not my style. Let me do that again. What timing? It's not like you stay awake all day, but yeah, you spend a number of hours planting a lot of beans. Beans. I hope that I can get this. There we go. Gotta act quickly, eh? And by quickly I mean not actually like making that. You did go outside on Friday, but you barely recovered and was in bed all you were all in bed before 8 p.m. Despite your best efforts. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. I mean, if anything, going to bed at like 8 p.m. is not a bad thing. I mean, if you wake up at like 5 in the morning, or like you used to doing that, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, it actually sounds like the normal thing to do. The brain is more tired probably at this point since the rest of the day was just trying to keep awake, to keep awake and waiting for silly song stuff. Silly song stuff. Oh wait, oh yeah, that's true. You said that you were like trying out the AI thingy of for songs, you know. Yeah, I can say that's happening, especially because I don't know if those things are like instantaneously or you just have to like wait for them. So maybe. You gotta show me one of those silly songs because I'm actually like quite curious on how things go with AI music. And how I won't be able to do anything closer to anything. Pessimism right out of the gate, Jesus Christ. You know that I have seen an argument that some people have said that when it comes to like art, we gotta number one victory royale. We gotta separate the artist from the art, but not so when it comes to like other artists, but like ourselves, because it does seem like when people critique our art, it seems like they are critiquing us, or at least it feels that way. Should this suffice? I hope this suffices. So yeah, that's one of the things that, you know, people have to like learn to separate, because it is true that art is like a very personal thing, so it's best to, you know, do the thing. You're gonna take a moment to generate, but you can kind of tell it's not human yet. It's only as personal as it's made in Miami. That is true. For real, for real. Did I forget to slow down time again? Hopefully that's not gonna be the case, eh? The only thing you've made is the lyrics, technically, yeah. Which I guess that's what makes a song, eh? Slow current time of flow, yes. I'm not so sure why I forgot to do that in the first place. You know what? Every minute counts. I'm gonna do that again. Let me just do something real quick. Let's watch. Saves. Saves. Where's my save? Okay. Also, I'm eating some quesadillas right now. Imagine a taco full of queso. Easy. Which one is free to chat? Matt, poop about, yeah, as they say. You tell it, yeah, what genre you want as well, but it doesn't always deliver. It's a pain. Sometimes it's so off the bracketed things. It's funny though, eh? Sounds nice. I imagine it'd be like that. One of the things that I have seen, there's a channel that has made an album made of AI with hold on, of AI songs from Kirby's Adventure. And I was like, whoa, this sounds really nice. Like, who composed this? And then I see in the description, it was made with AI. And I'm like, oh man, I mean, it does sound nice, but man, I wish somebody would have composed this instead, you know? Because, you know, since music is like a communal thing, you can be like, hey dude, how did you do this? Like, what plugins did you use? Like, what settings did you use? Like, you know, I guess you can kind of consult an AI with that, so that you can get like a general idea. But, you know, I mean, it still sounds nice. You know, it is a nice concept. There we go. Maybe somebody can like take that idea, because when it comes to AI generated things, especially when it comes to like music, it is more so the output of ideas that somebody is free to take, because, you know, it is not like AI is gonna like copyright claim you. It would be a shame. So somebody can definitely be like, oh, I like the style that somebody like had the idea to do, and I like how this AI thing, you know, what the AI thing outputted. So maybe I could do something similar, eh? And they cannot like, you know, they cannot you know, make you be like, yo, you are doing plagiarism because, you know, the AI thought of it first, you know, eh? So I guess humans won, machine zero, eh? I think it's good as is, but it's better used as a template for a musician to clean it up and make it real good. Yeah, AI is, you know, a very good tool when used nicely. And I guess, you know, in order to like get inspiration or like see how things sound first, I think that would be nice. Obviously, it is best to like practice, you know, your own creativity when possible. But if you're not so sure about like a style in particular, then it can definitely give you a nice draft of how things could sound and how things should sound, maybe. If I send any examples, do you have a prefer lean or will anything do? One of them was that emo poem you never shared, you know? Please share everything. I just want to see everything, eh? I would be inclined to say that, you know, I'm not too acquainted with AI generated music, but at this point I'm not so sure if I'm really not or if I really am, because I have seen some YouTube videos of music that are very much like very silly, to the point of being like, hey, like who composed this? Like how can anyone like get away with this? And I think, yes, this was made with AI. Like there's some like old time songs that maybe are AI generated, and I'm like, maybe that's the case, you know. You'll send the lyrics with them just in case some of the screaming is mildly unintelligible. Okay. I wonder, wouldn't it be cool if you like mixed like your own voice with the thing, eh? Because that's another thing that I've been thinking of. Recently I saw somebody make a Vocaloid, which is not technically like a Vocaloid. I mean, it is, because, you know, because of the whole synthesis process. They made a Vocaloid out of Google Translate, and I was thinking, could I finally become a Vocaloid myself? Could my friends finally become Vocaloids? Like, wouldn't it be cool to become a Vocaloid? It is very possible. You love to, but good grief, autotune could not save what comes out of my mouth. Is that a challenge, eh? I mean, it would be nice to try. And even more so when it comes to like making a Vocaloid out of somebody. Like, they don't need to sing, they only need to like say syllables, and the engine just makes it all work with just the syllables. I feel like that's very cool. Maybe we could try making you a Vocaloid then. Imagine if you become successful by becoming a Vocaloid. I mean, more successful, you know? More successful than what you are actually right now, which is already very successful, you know. People that make stuff are already successful, you know. If you make what you like the most, you're already successful, eh? And I swear this is not copying of me and my streams, eh? Hold on. Now look this way. Gotta wait for her to look this way, and walk this way, and look this way. I guess that was a perchance thing, eh? I'm just gonna take this one. You die, and then you die again. There we go. Hopefully she won't see me. There we go. Your VA career starts in an unusual direction. I guess so. I mean, it would be also nice to also become a fan dubber, you know? Making fan dubs and then actually like becoming a professional VA. I think you have the potential to do that, actually. Let me become marine life. I am fish. This is as far as you go. Unfortunately, you won't be getting bad here. Hey. Ow, eh. Also, something funny has been going on these past days that I don't think you have heard about just yet. So you know that I have a controller, right? And most people do at this point. Well, it turns out that my controller somehow decided not to work, like one day. Yeah, my controller decided to have like stick drift, even though it has like Hall effect sticks. So it started like bugging out, and my controller started like to not work. And then I was like, man, I should really recalibrate this thing if there's a way. Ow. And so I did. I recalibrated the control, and then the triggers didn't work. And I was like, man, do I gotta buy like another controller? And then some days passed, and the triggers started working. And then the stick started working. Like my controller was self-healing itself, you know? Yeah, stinky controller, stink drift. More like stink drift, yeah. So it now works as normal. Like there's nothing bad going on with my controller now. Like it fixed itself. And I'm not so sure why. Did I really miss like 3 times in a row? Technology just decided that what it feels like doing sometimes, definitely. Also, look at that clan. Man, if this clan gets any closer, it should be it definitely would be a calamity. But good to know it fixed that, friend. No. Okay. Sticky. I should dive in. Get it because I'm technically going down with it. Ow. I got an egg. Let me get back to the surface. Ding, 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 ding. My question is, what am I gonna do with the controller that I bought? I guess I could just have it on standby whenever this one breaks. Or I could just sell it. Because I did contact... I'm not so sure, you know, to what extent I'm, like, supposed to share this information. But I did contact the, like, support for, like, 8-bit Dome. And they told me, yo, like, what's up? Like, what's the problem, fam? And I was like, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, man, I don't know. You have 3 options. You first, you know, maybe you could try going to like Amazon and like asking for a refund. But you know, this controller I bought it like 4 months ago, so the refund window is like non-existent at this point. I'm glad that I didn't break my leg. The second option was to like, you know, send them my controller, and that will cost me like a lot more because, you know, it's gonna be in the US, right? So sending stuff internationally is like not a good thing. And the third one was like they gave me a 50% discount for any official store, and there was a sale going on AliExpress. They have an official store in AliExpress, which I know that sounds a little bit like shady, but you know. Yeah, that is indeed a big trip. But they gave me the discount code, and the day that I got the code, there was a sale already going on AliExpress, and I could apply. I was actually able to apply the discount over the already existing discount. So I basically got a new controller for like 15 quid, or like $10 essentially. So that is really nice. Wait, 15 quid? 12 quid? I'm actually not so sure. I'm doing the conversion really bad. Maybe it was 12, maybe it was 13. I don't know. Could you please tell me how much is 210 Mexican pesos in like pounds, please? I'm kind of like, you know, making a statement here on Twitter. Did I really not slow down time? I swear I did. There you go. Not bad at all for the 30 minutes you may get out of it. Yeah, I guess so. That's around 8 pounds. Oh, well, yeah, I got it for around 8 pounds then. EPA. And the funny thing is, it was a special edition, but it was like the cheapest of them all. So I wonder what, I wonder if I'm gonna get like a box full of bricks instead. I have bought from AliExpress before. I don't think it's that bad actually. I'm just checking if time has already been slowed. Slow the current time, the flow of time. Well, yeah. I'm gonna keep an eye on the clock because, you know, otherwise things just go bad. Would be roughly $10. It probably depends what you get, but it seems to be too risky to navigate. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, what did I buy? What have I bought from AliExpress already? I bought my current soldering mini soldering station, which is like a micro soldering thingy. Also, fish. Don't look at the fish. Or look if you want to. They already dead, so don't worry. I got rid of them. They kind of look like birds sometimes. There we go. Also, Link is kind of like a big fish, but he's like handsome, so. Got some rupees. Ow. Weird question, but what has been the handsomest fish you have ever seen? I know that some fish can be cute, you know, like small fish, but speaking more broadly, what has been the most handsome fish you have ever seen? I know that it is indeed a weird question, but you know. You can never take us and tell me. He's gonna go, he's gonna go, he's gonna go, he's gonna go. I'm glad she didn't see me. Time to go up. I'm stealing everything, I was gonna be like, can I get her before she sees me? And yes, yes I can. Could you please let me pass? Thank you. We had a red Beto once. He was very pretty, and did those stupid dot lips all the time, which looked great on camera. Oh my god, do you have any photos of him? I don't think I've ever seen like a fish doing like a duck face. Sadly, you don't have photographic proof as the phone is blocked. Aww. Well, I mean, I guess I can imagine how it looks like. I've been waiting for you. Did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's Becca? Rebecca? Rebecca? What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become the laughing stock. We gotta find Metal Gear. Eh? Yes, but the sea is strange and murky where we are attacked at sea by the sea snakes. Have you ever found a guy that tries very desperately to have like a deep voice and he starts talking like this, you know? Have you ever found somebody like that has that kind of voice, and they start like, you know? Eh? I have only seen like a video of it, and that's like really funny. Eh? That's why the Saurus can send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Saurus should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Saurus will get to them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go find the other 30 before those sea snakes eat them. Eh? Hand gestures. Understood. Wonk, wonk. Wait. The Saurus eggs are the only clue we have about the dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what that strange mask one says is true, and if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping at the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. Yeah, she'll get a move on. Fortunately, you have yet to hear anyone do something so silly. Eh? The silliest thing to do is believing that the thing that you do is not silly at all. Eh? We have a good view of the leader room from here. And I bet if you needed to, you can just shoot an arrow through the walls. Can I shoot this instead? I guess not. Let me commit murder then. I guess it is not possible to kill a wasp with a giant knife. Not that I have ever tried. But I wonder if Pyramid Head has ever tried it before. Oh boy. Link really did say oh boy. Speaking about silly things, what has been the most silliest thing that you have done quite recently? I know that is indeed a very silly thing to ask, which I guess that is my answer, eh? Asking that very silly question. Eh? Only real silly hours over here eh? In this stream. Eh? Oh, eh? Ow. I got the egg. If it isn't memorable, clearly didn't happen. Definitely. For real? For real. Eh? For real? Fabrizio? Fabrizio. Have you ever met somebody called Fabrizio? Eh? Feels like a very international name. Eh? Okay, I have gathered that egg. Eh? No, I need. Ooh. I need to go where? I believe that's the only place that I have left. Look at me collecting eggs like I am the egg collector. It is me, the egg haver. I mean, that's technically not a lie. I'm just gonna do this because I'm silly. Well, probably in the world. That's how I'm going to cope. Yeah, if it wasn't memorable enough, it didn't happen. Just how things should be. Yeah? I don't see anyone else. Oh yeah, Metal Gear. section. You don't see me. You can see. Oh, she actually saw me. I forget about directional. What is it called? Directional. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I should have slowed down the time when I started. I definitely forgot to do that. And that sucks. That very, very sucks. I'm just gonna go all the way over here. Not really awareness, but like peripheral vision. That's the thing that I was, you know, aiming for. Peripheral vision. I mean, I guess technically she wasn't really side-eyeing me. Bombastic side-eye. She was definitely like following me. So, you know how things often go. Whenever we see things, we tend to look with our eye. I feel that if I move anymore, she's gonna see me. Could you please thank you? Bombastic style. I just let me use a bottle. And yeah, the bottle is never an answer, except when you're like thirsty. Hi Cindy, how you doing? Welcome in, You just catch me talking about how the bottle is never the answer, except when you're thirsty, and it's a bottle of water, I've been talking about how my controller somehow decided to just work. Because I was having some stick drift some days ago, and then while calibrating my control, the trigger stopped working, and then some days later they started working, and then some other days later my stick started working, and now my controller works. And now I'm wondering what I'm gonna do with this new controller that I bought, which hasn't arrived yet, but I don't have the will to like cancel the order because I got like a 50% discount over an already existing discount, and I basically got a new controller that was like worth £20 for like £8. So my question is, should I just keep it just in case, or should I just sell it for that extra income? Switch controllers every now and then are just a backup for when one breaks, because they will. I guess so, yeah. I guess I'll keep that controller. And it was it is a special edition controller, and I was like surprised that that was the one that was the cheapest of the bunch. Like not even the normal editions were that discounted. So I wonder what the deal is. So I guess I could just keep it like, you know, just in case. Ow, I'm diving in my problem. I just want to dive in. Ow. That sounds like a very cheap knockoff. It may have been. I mean, I did contact the company that sells these controllers, the 8-bit dough, and they did send me the link of the official store in AliExpress, and it does sound like it is the like the normal one. I did cross-reference with you know, my own search, but you know, I know that it may sound bad that it is on AliExpress, but you know, 8-bit dough is kind of like a Chinese company, I believe. I don't remember, but they do also like sell in like Amazon and stuff, but I don't really know. Officially licensed doesn't always mean official actual controls, but yeah, some are good and some are not. I guess so. Wait, where am I going now? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, but if worse comes to worse and I need that extra income, I guess I could just sell it for like the usual price instead of the discounted price. So I guess that is good. I could potentially get like a profit of £10, eh? Maybe even a little bit more, depending on who I sell it to. But I'm gonna keep it just in case, you know. Oh, you finally came. I've been waiting for you. What about the eggs? I heard that there's a lot of some eggs. Let me put my eggs over here. I mean, they are not technically mine. They're just some eggs that I got. And then let me get that thing. Oh yeah, Dev told me about like how on Friday, or was it yesterday, that you guys were like planting stuff and you know, having adventures in the real world. I hope that everyone had fun. What have you two been planting all this time? I didn't take part because you've been at work, but they've been doing stuff. Oh, I see. No worries. I hope that everything has been going good at work, and that, you know, everyone has been nice. Yo, hello. What happened to the rest of the eggs? The eggs can't hatch if they aren't all together. Hurry and find the rest of the eggs and put them in the aquarium. Okay, and now I gotta go get this guy that is like obsessed with Gerudos, his picture. He asked me to take a picture of them for some reason. And I guess, you know, that's one of the steps that I need to do in order to, like, you know, make the dream work. It is kind of creepy. Well, I have my camera. See this guy? Well, here's another guy. Yeah. Help me, please take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. Are you interested in that? Vice? It's a rare Vice? Isn't it? It's called the Seahorse. Yeah. I caught it swimming around here, just off Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling at the town carnival, but if you want, I'll give it to you. On one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates? I guess I do, Oh, that's it. I had a picture like that. Well, aren't you a crafty one? Well, give it to me, won't you? Yeah, in exchange, I'll give you this. I have a fish. I don't even know why this guy wanted a picture. I got a seahorse. Oh yeah, I gotta take him back to Pinnacle Rock before he evaporates or whatever. Can fish evaporate? I don't think that's a thing, eh? I mean, I guess when, you know, they get like bitten, sometimes they do turn into like powder, but that's another thing, eh? And that is indeed a very not good thing, eh? I believe Pinnacle Rock is over here. I'm gonna go on a leave and say that this is exactly what the horse wants me to, like, put on there. Would you look at that? I wonder if this is where the next dungeon is. Oh, I'm just gonna die. Sea snakes land ahead. Due to the murky water condition, I advise all of who enter. Oh, sure. Could I just... over here. You have strange powers. Your turn. I have a request for you. Please follow me. Oh man, this is gonna be an Odyssey, don't it? Have you two played Mario Odyssey? I've been meaning to like check it out, but maybe I can wait until like the Switch 2 like releases. Yo, what up? Guess I'll just walk. And here we go, eh? Here in the depths of Pinnacle Rock live many dangerous sea snakes. My friend is trapped here. Can you please find a way to raid the area of all the sea snakes and help my friend? I guess I can. It's the least I can do. It wasn't too bad from what I did play, but you had to quickly close the game because of water stage. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Yeah. I'm going down. Although there was a thing over here. Well, I mean, if you don't like the visage of these creatures, yeah. So sorry about that. I'm just gonna dive in to the bottom of the sea. I wanna be under the sea. Hey, here I am. I imagine that I gotta like kill them. So yeah, strange creatures ahead. Be careful, eh? Ow. So how do I... Ow. As far as I'm concerned, there was like two things. The targeting, please help me. Well, that didn't work. Take that, society. Do I really gotta do this with all of the snakes? Won't they get the message like any day now, eh? Oh yeah, also Dev told me about the betta fish that you used to have. I don't remember what kind of fish I used to have, but yeah, we used to have like a little fish. I just don't remember exactly what kind of fish it was. But it was a fish. That'll do. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to. Okay, there's something over here. Oh yeah, there's an egg. I gotta check the other thing. Eh? Now then, in the streets there is violence. I don't remember the lyrics. Oh no, we gotta go down to Electric Avenue. I sing that song because I did say "oi," and I know that Eddie Grant in the song he says "oi" at the beginning of the song. Now in the streets there is violence. I don't remember the lyrics. Oh, we gotta go down to Electric Avenue, and then we take it higher. I was gonna say, I hope that there's like hearts in this container. But yeah, how did the peeps, you know, welcome you back to like work? Where they're like, oh man, yeah, like it's you. I'm so glad to see you. Like something like that. I hope they actually like, you know, had a nice reception. Oh, thank you so much, Descendant, for the follow. For the follow. I wonder if it was my Electric Avenue cover that make you like follow me. Eh? I don't want to go down. I don't want to swim. How am I gonna be able to like, you know? It is indeed the song. Right? That's what goes on in my head when I'm playing this game. Yeah, they were like, finally, a competent member of staff. Yep. I would have been cool if they would have hit me with the rhythm. This is indeed a place that, you know, a place in the game that takes a little bit of a while. You really had to pull my attention back at a terrible time. I'm sorry. Wait, why am I apologizing? It was in there. Well, I guess I apologize in place of Cinder, I guess. He just wants to give you a kiss, eh? Like imagine finding something like that while you're like eating spaghetti. Would you share your spaghetti with the creature? It is 2 in the morning and I'm fighting demons. I'm gonna stand over here. Hey. I was like, why do we hear clowns? You don't like spaghetti? Jesus Christ! I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like spaghetti. I guess it is a bit too slimy for some people. I mean, ramen it's another thing, you know. But yeah, I can kind of see why. But I guess that begs another question. What do you don't like about spaghetti? I'm still yet to find the other egg. I'm gonna go down to Egg Avenue. And then I kill the snake. Haha, got him. Passages is it for me, I guess. You know. It can be a little bit too slimy. And I can believe so more so for like raviolis. I know that raviolis does have a certain texture to them, and you know, flavor that maybe some people may definitely not like. But it's the first time that I have seen somebody not like spaghetti. Although there's a first time for everything. Yeah? Noodles not compared, they are not the same substance and definitely not the same flavor. I guess so. I'm just gonna kill all these snakes. Just because it's funny. I'm ending an entire ecosystem. Let's see. I do wonder how these spots ended up here. It is indeed a mystery. So I already got that guy. There's just another one over here. Now in the streets there is violence. I don't know if the people who follow me heard that I said thanks. So if you, in case you haven't, because of the ads, thank you again. And welcoming to all the lurkers as well. The lurkers make the streams as well. I have all the X to say that. Finally, I have the rest of the 3X, and now I will. I gotta rescue the guy, the little guy. I believe he may be over here, maybe. Here comes another one of these. Oh man, Dev, have you ever played Super Mario 64? Wait, I mean, I don't think you like platformers, so maybe not. But yeah, there's something very similar. Look at that seahorse. Do you like seahorses? Right here's a seahorse. Look at that happy seahorse. Yeah, not all fish are like, you know, scary. Look at this seahorse. Yes, and you know what you mean. It was horrific. I think I can never try again. I guess. This is a symbol of my deepest gratitude. Yippee! They're making out. Guys, right in front of my heart pizza. Seahorses are cute, definitely. They're doing little kissy kisses. Well, I'll leave them to it. You know, gotta give them some privacy. Oh, and it's true. I cannot really use my ocarina underwater. That would be a really silly thing. I guess I can still not use my ocarina. How do I go back? Great Bay Coast. Yo, what up? I almost like missed this guy. Yo, Miguel, haven't seen you have you seen any gold-colored fish around here? Gold-colored fish, you know this area very well. I was thinking of getting one to guide me to Pinnacle Rock. If the water wasn't too murky, I wouldn't have to rely on the guidance from a gold-colored fish. If that's the case, then I think I know what to do. I'm just gonna go back to shore. Seahorses, seahorses. I saved some seahorses. And now it is only a matter of me beating this dungeon in 2 days. Because otherwise, it's gonna be impossible. Oh, hi. I don't even know what I'm beating up this guy, but I'm beating him up. So you know, I've just discovered that I can actually attack while I don't have my things. I don't even know what to call them. Man. I don't think finding these guys in real life would be of any luck. There we go. Look at that little island. I want to go to that little island. Talking about little islands. What are your thoughts on Hello Kitty Island, huh? I know that that's been like all the rage this past month. And I wonder how good that game is, actually. I guess if I had like the game, I could like stream it for you guys. Hello Kitty Island, that would indeed be. Also, what are your thoughts on the new Tamagotchi game? Is it pronounced Tamagotchi or Tamagotchi? Because I know that some people call it Tamagotchi. But all this time, I always thought that it was like Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. But I may be wrong, you know. Who knows? Oh, it isn't spelled Tamagotchi, yeah. It is a miracle that people don't call it Tamagotchi, you know? Who says Gotchi? Apparently people in the US do. Tamagotchi. Yeah, American. That's why I'm surprised that they don't just call it Tamagotchi, you know? Tamagotchi, Tamagotchi. But they're not really saying the yeah, they're just saying the oh weird yeah. Tamagotchi, not gotchi, but gotchi, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah. What do you guys think about the new Tamagotchi game? Huh? Everyone looks so round. And that's really cute. Good, all of the eggs have been brought together. It's going to start quick. Come out to the front of the aquarium. Oh wait, the front of the aquarium, man. Good, all of the eggs have been brought. It's going to start quick. Come to the front of the aquarium. Babies. Synchronized dance. What does this mean? What in the world could this be? I've got it. Oh, they look like flamingo. Don't you understand the way these sword children have lined up? It means. Oh, my controller disconnected. Eh? There we go. I played the Song of Water. I guess my controller is falling back and falling back and falling back and falling back and falling back. Let me disconnect it again. Eh? And then reconnect it again. Eh? Oh yeah. This song is actually like really cool. I have learned the new weight bossa nova. Oh yeah. It's the melody taught by the Sora children that invigorate singing voices. How did they know? If these Soras were born to teach this song, then hurry. You must play the song for the Sora who laid these eggs. The one who laid the eggs. Yeah. So, do I need to go back to the thing? Ow. I'll go back to the grave of this guy, because even though technically, well, I mean, his body disappeared. It is not like, you know. Well, I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. I mean, maybe not really. So the game says, yo, you gotta go and play this for the Soras that lay the eggs. I don't really know. I've only seen like 2 Soras over here. None of them really look like they, you know, put any extras in there. I guess I could just go and ask, yo, by the way, have you like laid any eggs recently? Let me copy the save file. Hold on. Save. Where is the save? Majora smash. Control C, Control V. There we go. There we go. I gotta go play this song to somebody. Somebody. It looks funny when it comes to, like, you know. Okay, for the sake of the stream, and for the sake of everybody, I guess I'll check exactly what that meant. In front of Lulu. Who is Lulu? Oh wait, I think I have seen that girl. The carnival on time. Okay. Where is Lulu? Time has come. And so do I, or have I? I don't remember. I have not. I actually was surprised to see that, you know, that song is from Devil May Cry. That line comes from a song of Devil May Cry. She just stays in her spot until... What spot? I don't know where she is, So I need to... We need to do what? DMC4 when though? Funny enough, I have bought DMC5, the Deluxe Plus Virtual, because it was like dirt cheap, so I also could play that. DMC4 when I go through DMC2 and 3. Also, have you guys seen the whole consensus about DMC, the new anime? Like the new anime of Devil May Cry? Apparently people say it's not good. Redeem British. Oh! Sorry, I didn't quite actually see that. Yeah, that is true art with it. Thank you for letting me know, because most of the time I cannot really see the redeemable things in this thing that let me see both chats from YouTube and Twitch, which is a shame. I'm not so sure why I am so intent on doing a Lara Croft impersonation. I mean, I don't know anything, but... And this is a big but. The opening was crap. Ah, I see. What a shame. Rehearsing hall. I mean, rehearsing hall. So this is where they are all gathered. I have to reload my save, so I now know where I need to go. Let me copy and then paste everything. Time to close this, and I'm not so sure when I'm actually going to do a proper English impersonation. It's not even an impersonation; it's just you know, a thing that I do. Quite bombastic, if I say so myself. Why do you have those rare wings? I do wonder why I do. If you're wondering why I'm doing a British impersonation, it's because I've been redeemed to actually do that for like 5 minutes straight. Impersonator's gone. There you go. Just joking, eh? I do have wings because I'm a fish. Because that's what fish do. They fly underwater. I am a fish. Hatsune, híjole. Doesn't talk to British people, eh? That is indeed true, because the only pound she needs is her pounding your mom. Got me. This guy's weren't here before. Ow. I'm beat eaten. This is my life now, eh? Wee. I mean, those were Hatsune Miku's words, not mine. Where am I? Where am I? Yeah, even the infliction has to change. It is not where am I? It's where am I? In order to like be British, or so I have heard. No, but seriously, where am I? This is not the place that I needed to go to before. I think so. I don't even know how many time has passed since the last time I actually did the thing. Also, they start like doing the thing in the second day. Hey, aren't you Mikau? Were you able to get an empty bottle from the beavers on top of the waterfall? Nah, those guys are quick, so it's pretty tough, isn't it? Ain't it then? Hey Mikau, you wanna do that thing you used to always do, yeah? What you mean? I'm just going to break everything and anything. What's wrong? Have you lost your touch from playing too much guitar, Miku, eh? Didn't you used to be able to break all the spots at once? Your motion was all stiff like someone who is not used to doing this. But I bet I have to take 10 rupees all for the broken jaw. Take this challenge again sometime. How about this? A little bit further. Maybe this'll do. A little bit closer. You need to do a David Attenborough documentary on the beach. I wish I knew who that is. Man, oh man, I am not acquainted enough with the British customs. We're now arriving at the destination of the marine wildlife. Well, we do have a very promiscuous life. I do not know who David is. I'm sorry. I may need to still get further acquainted with, you know, the peeps that live over there. A little bit further, yeah. Almost.
I'm pretty sure we've had this discussion in the past. Maybe. The artificial in their
Natural species habitat. Well, I don't really know who this person is. I imagine this is what they sound like. This has been a report for BBC News.
It's not an English thing. He's a well-known documentary guy who does things about wildlife in the planet.
I mean, so far I think the only documentaries I have watched have been in Spanish, and those are very far few in between. I'm not really a documentary guy. But maybe someday I will. There you go. Way to go, Mikhail. You got a big smirk on your face. Well, here's 100 rupees. Except job placement costs 10 rupees, so I'll have to deduct that. I got 90 rupees. Take the challenge again someday. Please tell me I can do this forever. And ever. And ever. A little bit closer.
Don't watch any nature thingies at all in English. I suppose it's very easy to avoid.
I guess so, yeah. I'm definitely not a documentary lad, but maybe someday I will. This is indeed a waste of time. I'm going to go and see if I can find any of the people that I need to like find.
But thanks for having me.
No worries, lover. Have a nice one, and ta-ta. Have a nice afternoon or night, depending on the things. Can I stop with this with the thing? Not that I don't hate it or anything, but you know, the more I do it, the more I think that, you know, I become worse at it, or maybe I do become like more natural about it. Because I don't think I can. I do have to like, you know, force the thing. Like it kind of feels a little bit more natural now.
He's been on TV shows as well. I did say that time was up.
Oh, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. So that's why it has become more natural to me, because the British accent was inside me all along there. Who knew that? I have become more British. But yeah, have a nice one, and thank you so much for like spending a while on here. Thank you. So, where are the people? Where are the people? I gotta get to the other thing here. And I kinda have to... Well, actually, no, I don't really need to do the dungeon. Not the dungeon, but the thing. I don't have a bomb, so I'm just gonna, like, explode myself. Bazinga. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I forgot that I had the mask. Let me get... Yeah, let me get this. Sometimes I can get bombs by just exploding, which I know that it does seem like a very counterproductive thing, eh? But you know, it'd be like that sometimes. I got a Bombachu. I wonder when and where I'm gonna be using those. Because those are very far and few in between. And I guess one day I will know where to get the Bombachus. Or to use them, actually. Ow. I gotta avoid this guy on all costs. Whoa.
So this looks like a nice place.
Nice place. Friend. Neighbor. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Maybe it's one of those things that just more helpful, but not entirely necessary.
I guess so. I still don't know where I gotta go. Do you think it's finally time to consult a guide? I guess if anything, that would be the correct thing to do. Instead of just wandering aimlessly. Or maybe... Oh wait, this is the girl that I actually need to, like, find. Hold on. There you guys. The girl that sucked, do you know what to do? Fortunately, it seems like that things fix themselves, so that is indeed pretty good. Hi, can I talk to you as a human? No? Bye. Hey, a fairy. There we go. Fairy in a bottle. What are your thoughts on Hatsune Miku not talking to British people? I feel like that may be a little bit controversial. Store hole. Yeah, nonsense. Poppycock, if I say so myself. I have learned that word from Metaphor Fantasia. Everyone talks very, very Britishly. Eh? I can get infinite. I can get infinite fairies. I don't usually need them, but that is nice, I guess. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna revert back to the first day. First of all, I'm gonna save, and then and only then I can you know, do everything. Also, another thing that I have learned from Metaphor Fantasio has been the phrase "come off it." So, like, you know, tell somebody to, like, you know, stop spitting nonsense, and stuff like that, you know. I'm learning new things, There we go. I wonder if I can sell this to, like, a guy somewhere. First and foremost, let me go deposit my rupees. Bombs, rupees, and so on and so forth. Question: has there been any new Hatsune Miku music games lately? What is Music Diva, Musical Diva, Miku Diva, Virtual Diva, Diva Virtual, like recently? Let's deposit some rupees. Let's deposit some rupees. Let us do that now. Let's deposit some rupees, That's a lot, Could be okay.
Not really the go-to person for news, so really
Who
cool.
knows? I guess so. The only rhythm game song that I have seen that some people have been really like hyped about has been this game that is really Parappa the Rap inspired called something Melody, Project Melody. Speaking about Melody, eh? There she is. Hold on. Something about Melody. Melody. Scratching Melody is the name of the song. The game. Look at all the peeps. There we go. So if you guys like Parappa the Rapper, check out Scratching Melody. Maybe that game will be of your liking, eh? And it is really nicely animated as well. It has a ton of animators working on that game. Eh? Let's teleport to the place. I wonder if everything changed if I do the quest as a human
Instead of Sora. Sounds cool.
It definitely is cool. I do believe I did stream the demo a while back ago, but you know it's been a while. There you go. I believe that was back when I was still streaming in Spanish, and I was like, oh yeah, Parappa the Rapper. Or maybe it wasn't, I don't really remember. Anyways, I forgot the thing, eh? Oh, we also have one more song to like uncover. I really forgot already. Of course she won't react, because I'm not a Sora. But if I do this instead... Hi, hello, it's me, That face is trying to tell you something. You can see in her expression. Actually, they really did convey her sad expression pretty well. Bombastic side eye. She did give us, eh? Para bailar la bamba, eh? I wonder what's gonna happen. Durtle? Burtle? Gurtle? Turtle? That is indeed a turtle. Fascinating, eh? Yeah, I slept quite well. I just realized this when I opened my eyes. The passing of days is quite quick, isn't it, Lulu? Yes, Lulu, it's nothing to be surprised at. Although my eyes were closed and asleep, I still see everything that occurs in this ocean. It seems Lulu's confused. Regrettably, there is no time for idle conversation. Other than proud sorrow warrior. The open seas of Great Bay have need of your might. Quickly climb onto my back. Well, I guess there's no other choice then. Miguel, what's going on? And my voice, what happened to me? Reasons, yeah. How do I climb again? Hello. Why so slow? Hurry up and use your hook shot during. Oh, I didn't know your name. Didn't I say that all was by seen by me? He knows who I am. Hook shot, hook shot. Where is the hook shot? Why can I use the hook shot like that? Are you gonna say anything now to me? Who are you, Miguel? Where's Miguel? I mean, what can I tell her? A little bit to the right. Maybe this will do. And there I go. I find it funny that I cannot use the hookshot as a Sora, even despite the fact that the Soras are who, you know, use the hookshot. Or maybe they don't. I don't really know. Whirlpool. They're gonna get. What did they thought that was gonna happen? What did they think? Sorry, English. Question: do you guys have IC in the UK? Like, ICEE? Spelled like that. It's like a kind of a slushy thingy that you can like, you know, like you have like machines that dispense that. Never heard of it. Let me see if I can find a photo of it. Ice, yeah. Like this thing. Copying image address. Browser. That is the smallest image in the entire world. Like this thing, yeah. They started making gummies that are flavored, you know, like the things, and you're supposed to like liquefy them. No, not liquefy them. You're supposed to like use a blender with some ice and stuff like that, so that you can like have them in your house. But I gotta say, even when eaten like that, like as is, they are pretty tasty. Probably not, to be honest. I think you would like those. These are like really flavorful. What's wrong? Returning to shore? Yeah. This is not shameful to retreat. That in itself is a such. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm just. Let me see if I have this. I already lit up that thing. Let me break some of these barrels. I'm sure that there's something cool. There we go. When it comes to going to the cinema, what would you guys say that your favorite cinema snack is? Like, of course, a lot of people would go with, you know, your normal bread and butter. Well, not so much bread, but more so butter, popcorn. Eh? But there's a lot of people that love nachos while they're like in the cinema or the theater. Eh? Actually. I don't know. How would you like to pronounce it? Cinema, theater? I don't really know what the UK pronunciation would be.
There's an American sweet shop in town, but you never really know what they're going to have because they don't change it so often.
I guess so. Oh, so I can cancel the shots like that. I don't know. There you go.
Oh, it's cinema here. I think whenever you have going, you just add sweets in your back sometimes.
Well, I guess that's true, yeah. Some people say that you don't really gotta, like, bring... Oh, hi. Star Fairy. Oh, yeah, I need to find the stray fairies over here. I have not found, the Great Fairy Dam just yet. Guess that's the thing that I gotta, like, worry later. Whoa, that's a huge water wheel.
Cinema stuff, it's too expensive, yeah. For some reason, butter popcorn isn't widely done.
Which is the only one you like. That's a shame. Yeah, hopefully someday it would be possible to have them. I mean, I guess you could also like bring your I guess you could also bring your... I'm gonna get squished or squashed or squashed or squished. Squish out. I guess you could technically bring your own popcorn to the cinema. There you go. Like, I imagine that you two have a thing called Act 2 in the UK. Like, it is a popcorn brand. Oh my god, what popcorn brands do you guys have in the UK? I wonder. We have Act 2, and then some others, which names I don't really remember. Hold on. Who's gonna be here? My knees are made out of rubber, I see. There we go. I love the little faces of the stray fairies. They're really nonchalant. We just dive in. I don't plan on getting all the fairies just now, but you know, it is indeed a thing that can be done. Eh?
Never heard of those ones you're mentioning, but I don't know if what they are. As far as microwave popcorn goes, there's a Butterkiss.
I feel like I've heard that name before. Butterkiss, kids. Butterkiss. Wait, hold on. Wasn't there a brand of dolls also called Butter Kids or something like that? Something of the sort. I wonder if I can. Here, I thought I could make that work with just like a. with just that thing, eh? There's something over there. So my assumption is that I gotta make this thing work again somehow. Pop star exists. That actually sounds very magical, pop star. Eh? Which I guess, you know, because, you know, Capcom just tends to like pop. And they kinda are shaped like stars. So it does check out, I guess. Guess I'll just jump. Not a good idea.
Just jump. The formula is probably the widely sold one, though.
Popstar. What a magical name. A magical Mirai? Magical Mirai. There you go. When was the last time you guys have ever gone to a pool? For me, it was like last year, I do believe it. It's been 9 months since I last went to any pool. It's indeed been a little bit of a while. I mean, if you think about it, I guess the beach is indeed a big pool in and of itself. But Metal Man, I don't know. Hook shot. Here we go. Hopefully this is a silly name. It's such a silly name, yeah, I guess. That is indeed not made out of things.
Listen, if the last one you went to was
A very long time ago, I guess so. I'm just glad I got to like go to a pool after many years. It wasn't the best atmosphere for me because, you know, it was a birthday party, but there weren't a lot of people that I knew of, so everybody was essentially like a stranger. And, you know, sharing a pool with a lot of strangers like that, with not many people that you don't know, not many people that you know, it's kind of like a you know. So I gotta make this thing work. How, you may ask? Also, I find it funny that this song sounds very Parasite Eevee. I guess that's the best way that I can, like, you know, describe it.
sharing a pool with strangers is the regular experience if it is in a party.
I guess so. I mean, here in Mexico, we kind of have the ability to, like, not, I mean, yeah, you can share, like, you know, stuff, but you can also, like, rent a big pool. We call them palapas in here. You can, like, basically, you know, chip in with all of your co-workers, or, you know, the school. Like, it's ever since elementary school, people can do that. Like for the last trip before, like, graduating, you know, people can rent them. So it is technically not with a lot of strangers, but I guess you can go to public pools. But you know. So how do I make this thing work? I don't believe doing this will help me in any way.
I think the public ones can be rented out here too, but yeah, it's still be a lot.
Here it's a little bit more affordable, mostly because yeah, you need like friends or family to like chip in. Oh, I'm moving it. Am I moving it? I don't think I'm moving it. I felt like I was moving this thing, but I guess I'm not. The only thing that's moving is like the camera. Down I go, eh? Why would I go on about making this thing work? I think I now know it. Yeah, being more observant, like, you know, from time to time wouldn't hurt me. And then, but yeah, renting a palapa is not so bad. But you know, it always depends on many factors. Many factors. Many factors. I'ma put my cat on the mic, said the guy. I love that clip of the guy that goes, I'ma put my cat on the mic, and then he goes, meow, 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 meow. It is a little kid, so it is understandable. You know? Oh yeah, we also have a very cool clip here in the Spanish-speaking world of a man meowing at an egg. He basically goes meow, and he just says meow at an egg. Why was he saying meow at an egg? I still don't know to this day, but he did, and I guess I'm just proud of him for going meow at an egg. It is one of the most random things that you can see somebody do, meow at an egg. I'm losing brain cells there. Yeah, the mysteries will never understand. And nobody has ever like talked to that guy before. I mean, not in the context of, you know, asking him what he did say meow at an egg. We don't even know who that man is, and I guess that's fine because, you know, everybody deserves their privacy. Because imagine being known as the guy who meowed at an egg. Yeah, it's me. I said meow. I'm at a loss on what I need to do here. There doesn't seem to be anything in particular that I gotta do on the ceiling. There's a thing that I can use my hook shot on, but that's just about it. I wonder if what the guy said has any truth to it. About, you know, retreating being an option. I don't think the hook shot has anything to do with it. So I can only hook to like wooden things. It would be cool to, you know, shoot an arrow and then hook into it. Maybe that's a thing that I can actually do. Just let me not like burn my stuff down. I only wish that was possible. Wait, maybe one of these things has like a thing that I can like hook on. Let me jump from here to there, and maybe there's something that I can do now. Maybe I gotta inspect the lower floor. Okay, that isn't a thing, eh? No, not quite. And the hookshot does nothing. Eh? The only thing that I can hook onto is that thing, but it is too far away. I wonder if I can, you know, go in from here. And I also wonder if there's like an extended hookshot. I thought that was a person. That is indeed not a person. Have you guys ever mistaken a mannequin for a person? For example, there's this scene in I was gonna say Soul Eater. This scene in Sailor Moon, where Serena mistakes a mannequin for a person because, you know, she wasn't paying attention to where she was going, and she then bumped into the mannequin, and she was like, ah, yes, sumimasen. And then she was made fun of that. Fun for that is. Made fun for that. I am indeed at a loss. Navi's not really saying anything. Let me just stretch for first there. There we go. I guess. Let me do something. Okay. There's no way there is a switch. Where exactly is the switch? I have not seen a switch so far. They must be capping, y'all. As people often say. Okay, I'm following the yellow pipe. Aha. I'm indeed in the pipe. Aha. Follow the yellow pipe, they say. There is a switch, they say. Aha. So here's the thing. And then there's supposed to be a switch. Where? So they block those things rather no. Create a water platform. Christmas was since the other side of the room. There is a yellow platform under the water in the far corner with a switch on it. Thing down with B and push it or pull it. Wait, you mean this one? That is indeed not a switch. Oh, bravo. I should have paid more attention, eh? Yippee! We figured it out by ourselves. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Okay, now what? Time to resurface to the surface. Time to resurface to the surface. I imagine that you guys have Adult Swim over there in the UK as well, right? Or was that an American thing? I get it, that huge water wheel is powering this thing. Aha, but... Why would I... Maybe there's something I gotta do with the red thingy anyway. That is indeed a very dangerous thing over there.
Easy. I think I remember someone saying it was on, but very late.
So probably. I remember watching this. I remember watching this movie called Eight Crazy Nights or something like that. It is an Adam Sandler movie, but it is an animated one. And there is one scene in which everyone just starts singing, and they just sing "Bom bidi 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 bom bom," and I'm like, okay, that is into the song. Bom bidi 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 bom bom, bom bidi 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 bom. It is indeed one of those crazy movies for 8 Crazy Nights. Something about that. Some Crazy Nights. Don't really remember the name of the thing. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that the thing over there is actually the thing. So I gotta enter that room somehow. Only when I'm done with the thing. I guess I cannot really go into any of these rooms. Maybe I do. I definitely can.
Danger often looks inviting, I guess.
Yeah, the devil was trying to tempt me. I used to watch Adult Swim quite a while. Back in the day. Quite a bit back in the day. I remember that I once feared for my life because, you know, since I was as a child, I wasn't supposed to like watch Adult Swim, And oh, would you look at this guy? So, if you could somehow step on that Octorok, I bet you'd be able to climb onto that central pillar. But the Octorok is so squishy and it keeps squirming around. It's gotta be something that you can do. I mean, if I kill them, then definitely I cannot like go on with that thing. Oh yeah, but yeah, I was fearing for my life because, you know, since I was a child, I wasn't supposed to, you know, watch Adult Swim. So my family caught me like watching Adult Swim, and they said, "Yo, if we hear one bad word, that's it. Like, you won't watch TV anymore." And I'm like, no. And so I covered my head with a blanket, like waiting for the inevitable. But no bad word ever came out of the TV. So I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. So I had the best luck that day. And they were like, okay, I guess we won't, you know, take away TV from you. And I'm like, yippee! And I changed the channel. You know, I was not about to tempt my fate twice. So now it said if I could somehow step on the Octoroks. I guess that's indeed a thing that I could do. I may or may not, I don't know. And I need a key. Only for me to actually go into that place. Oh, so that takes me to the very beginning. So there really is no way, no need for me to actually like have that mask. Water and Gorons don't really mix well together. Did I really just miss that by the tiniest pixel? Man, that's how often things go. So here we go. Hopefully everything will be just fine. There you go. And that second one didn't give me anything, eh? What a shame. So now that I made that work, I wonder if only if. That was a waste. Oh, I thought I could catch a platform. So back in the day, what do you guys, what would you guys say that was the biggest obsession in your school? For example, I know that a lot of people were very much obsessed with Twilight and Harry Potter and some with 50 Shades of Grey, but you know, that is indeed the kind of crazy things that often happen with some people. So I don't know, what would you guys say that the biggest obsession was in your schools? For us, it definitely was Twilight. Yeah, all the girls and some boys were like very much into Twilight, and some people were actually like really into the Jonas Brothers as well. Yeah, anything that had to do with the Jonas Brothers, sometimes High School Musical. A lot of times just you know, stuff like that, where like whoa, you know, for them. There you go. And I'm really not going to there just because there's a little bit of water. I mean, water has power, so I guess it could cut through my skin. But you know, it is just as they say, there is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Okay, so here I am. What about this place? I have never like tried It's a Dexy hand. Just be careful. Look, it's not my fault if you get too close and it grabs you. Dexy hand. I mean, I am a Mexican, and that is indeed a Hexican. So I can jump, but not very far. There you go. Started going here for some reason. I still don't know exactly, you know, the whole flow of things, but I think I kinda know. Ow. I don't think they'll give me any kind of things underwater. But I guess you never know. Man, finding all the fairies in this place is gonna be very much tricky. Hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey. Rafa, ¿cómo andas? Let's go in here. Nice aim, man. There you go. Oh, that thing is alive. That thing is moving, eh? That thing knows what's up. Oh, what up? Ow. Ow. Let me see if I can somehow make this work. Oh, and he died. What a shame. Oh, I can get extra stuff. Let's see. Hey, listen, hey. Watch this be a very useless thing, but also a very, like, you know, very situational thing that, you know, it's gonna require me. It's gonna be required to, like, pass the game. Maybe it's actually like the silver thingy. It is just a fairy. I mean, that's good. Now we know where this fairy is. We're recollecting the recollections, eh? I'm just making these things harder for me. Eh? There you go. We also gotta watch out for like the thing. Eh? Ow! Wasn't expecting that. Eh? What are we gonna get? Got the compass. Oh yeah. There's also that thing over there. Ow. Wait, do I have jiggle physics? I don't think I have jiggle physics. That may have been like a glitch in the matrix, but it kind of looked like I had like jiggle physics. Close enough. What do we get? Oh yeah, Smokey. I can finally live. No, too far away. There you go. I was tempted to say that I got the health back that I invested, but no. Wait a minute. Question is, how do I get there? I don't think there's a way for me to go there just yet. Unless I can somehow move the lily pads. I don't even know if these are called like lily pads. I should be able to move this. Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someday I will know how to. There doesn't seem to be a place in which I can use the thing. Unless I can hook into eyes somehow. I don't know, let's try it out. A little bit of... No. I can't, however, do this. But, you know, it's kind of pointless. Because I am already here. Yeah, nothing that I can do about that. If anything, I think that I unlocked a door, you know, to go through different areas. So that's not too bad. I'm gonna go over here and see what's... Off I go. This place is new. There's something here in the middle that I ought to get. Oh, close enough. I wonder if this will contain anything specific. I hope it's just not a fairy. It is indeed a fairy. There you go. Well, that was kind of fun. Now let's see what I can do about this. Oh, so water flows from there, so that is indeed not so much of an entrance as it is an exit. And speaking about exits. I think this is where I can like use the Octoroks. You know about the Octoroks? All you have to do is deflect that rock it spits out. Cannot really do so while underwater. There you go. Okay, bring it on, pal. Ow, yeah. So I just rake it, man. Now there must be something else that I can do about it. Maybe a way to actually like, you know, getting it back to him. I guess not. I don't have Deku nuts. Like you would think that maybe that would be a reason, or like a way to do that. No, that's not it, definitely. What does Navi say about the thing? Oh, she doesn't really say much. The design of these rats reminds me of that. I guess I should have expected that. The design of the rocks. Hi, Kitty Rebecca. How you doing? Welcome in. It's been a while. How you doing, Kitty Rebecca? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm playing Zelda right now. It's been a while since I last, you know, saw you in the streams. I hope that you've been doing well. You're very happy. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm very happy as well. Right now, I have new glasses so I can see better now. I'm very happy about that. Yippee. I'm going through the Beach Bay dungeon, and so far it's been quite interesting. It's been a little bit different than the other dungeons. It's really cool. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna fight like a boss here. Kinda seems so. Never lost. Oh yeah. Oh. For anyone who has trypophobia, don't look at the screen. Oh man, that is. I wasn't expecting something like that over here. Did they have a bombacho? I don't think I do. Here, have a bomb. There you go. That's fun to take care of some of the ice unclouded by Owo. Actually, I can take them all over here this way. Actually, no. Let me do this instead. Instead of these things, how about this? That is indeed a lot of ice. It does remind me of a boss from Mega Man, but I don't exactly remember which one. There's indeed a ton of Mega Man bosses. Ooh, I better watch out. I better watch out. I better watch out. I was hearing it very close by and I was like, man, where is it? Ow. I'm just gonna rotate it. I was gonna say. No circular motion. What is the deal with that thing? This guy is doing a perpetual woe. There you go. Well, that was a ride. I'm just glad I don't have to go through that again. Anyone who is like tripophobic, you can look now. There we go. The ice arrow, okay. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, now you can freeze enemies and objects. I wonder what this means. Yep, yeah. Some new arrows would be nice. There we go. I'm just gonna go away. Okay, so now that that's the thing, I can finally, like, you know, freeze the Opera and the rest of spam this hard to stream. Oh yeah, we love the hard emote. Yep, yeah. Ow. It just becomes like a cube of stuff. I love it that it basically does that with what is it called? An animation, like if it is an animation of like a crumbled piece of paper. Ow. I gotta do that again. I'm running out of Hold on. I had to sneeze. I missed the shot. There you go. Now hopefully this will work. How? I don't know. And I missed the jump. Although that is indeed one other thing. I wonder if I can somehow just make the land work. Oh, I just do that. Time to move. Or time to pull. So I just needed to do 1 out of 10. That is fine. Oh yeah, water. Water moving. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. And now the water is moving, I believe I do gotta go the other way. Let me see if I can collect more arrows. Because otherwise this is gonna be bad. As I was saying, this dungeon is kind of different from the others, but it does feel nice, you know, the change of pace. Oh, this brings me this way. Oh, what about the other way? From which way do I go back outside? Good question, eh? Oh, over here. Oh, but here, I gotta go over here. Go back to the surface and hopefully not die. Oh, I'm glad I didn't. I wasn't like turned into a million pieces. I know technically don't need to do this yet, mostly because there's only a ferry over here. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, yeah, this is where the ferry was. How many ferries are in this dungeon? Question of the day. 15. I have already been here. Da Vinci here? Da Vinci? Do you guys remember the Da Vinci meme? Da Vinci? It's me, a fairy. Yes, you are. Because you're fairly magical, eh? Got him, man. That sounds very Parasite Eevee, eh? So that's where I go out. So that doesn't take me over there, but what about here? Oh, I gotta go all the other way so I can get all the other things. There we go. Yeah, never stop referencing it. It's me up there. Wait, now that the thing has been done, I wonder. Also, I've been meaning to, speaking about fishes and everything, I've been meaning to go back and play web fishing with you guys, because, you know, I kinda got hooked into the game, get it? Fish hooks and everything, So it would be nice to play it again. Maybe tomorrow, Yeah, it was chill, yeah. It was indeed a nice game. It is a fun thing to do, you know, with friends, while waiting to do whatever.
I think I can get over my whale in a bucket trauma.
Oh my god, yeah. Both that whale and that gigantic shark were a sight to behold. I don't really need to be here. Yeah, I've already been here. Unless I can... Hold on. Can I, by a miracle of life... Whoa, whoa. Ow, eh?
Got an actual whale in a bucket the day after you played it.
Oh my god, eh? I would have loved seeing that, eh? Karma with friends is way better, eh? Yeah. And I do this.
It's been long enough. I'll just pretend my screen wasn't covered in gray for
For no real reason, I guess. And I mean, as long as you didn't saw its face, it's fine, I guess. Or is it not? Maybe I'm gonna say it is. Uh-oh. Yo, what up, my friend? That guy looks like he consumes LSD. I know that it is a poorly tasted joke, but he kind of does. I wonder if fire will pop them up. Ow, 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 ow. I'm getting punched. I got combo there. Did I really not get him, eh? Oh, I got him. Down he goes. Ow! I guess I should have expected that to actually hurt me as well, eh? Ah, got him. Oh, come on, eh? Well, I guess there's nothing I can do about it anyway. A little bit of health wouldn't hurt. Let's see. Can I manage to do this with just? There you go. Frog. I don't have a. Oh, I do have a fairy. Eh? Hold on. Let me speak his language. Eh? I don't get it. It's been so long. Eh? What has brought you all this way? Eh? Could it be you came all this way looking for me? Eh? Ah, you need not say a thing. Upon seeing that face, I understand. Eh? Is it true? But I had heard that it was still winter in the mountains. When spring comes, I shall definitely go to the mountains, so let us meet again. Well, that is good. Maybe this was indeed a very... you know, non-obligatory
Boss, like an optional boss.
That is indeed a way to say not like optional, not obligatory. Eh? Me and my English. Eh? But we managed to do it. Oh yeah. Well, there you go. How do I go back? Oh, over here. Oh, so there's two ways to go into here. Or in here, rather. That was indeed a way to not break my bones. Right? Oh, look at this! Is this gonna be the map? The Bosky, oh yeah. Well, time to hopefully not die. I'm glad that I can go back from here actually. You know that the boss is here. And the boss seems to be all the way over there. There's bound to be stuff that I have not yet covered. But I wonder where. Just gonna go in here. And hopefully everything will be alright. Have I gone in here? Question. Yes, I have. In fact, that's the way I Oh wait, actually no. Hold on. You know, I should. There we go. Okay, so here we go. First of all, and then second of all. This sure has to be the map. I got the map. Oh yeah. Oh, another fairy. Oh, that is nice. No, it's only a matter of me finding the rest of the fairies as well. The thing is, I don't really know where the other fairies are. Can I really not climb there? Oh come on! I was about to do it. Well, anyways. So I gotta take all the detour. Well, I'm glad I stuck the landing. There you go. That should do it. What do we have here? What is that thing? Oh, he was just a water thingy. He was more thingy than water, if I say so myself. Oh, that doesn't do much. There we go. Probably speaking, if he is made out of just water, then maybe, just maybe. There we go. And to climb. There we go. Time to grab that thing, let me grab the thing, let us grab the thing. Now everything is running and the water is flowing. That is indeed a cover of a song called Mayonnaise. If you guys love mayonnaise, then you got your song. It is a Spanish song, but maybe you guys will love it. It is really funny. Okay, now the water is flowing. What do I gotta do, beats me? Didn't mean to do that. I doubt that I can go back outside from here. And I was right. Ah, wow, 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 wow. There you go. I may need a heart. A heart to heart. Heart to heart. I imagine that in the central hub of this very strange world, there's going to be an indication that everything is just working in order. But you know, that's just me waiting for the best. Ah, oh my head. Jonas. Ah, what? I mean, water is flowing on the same direction. I highly doubt that, you know, it's going on the other way. Not a good idea. There we go. It would have been cool if, you know, by the contact of something, very cold, they would die. But that's just not the case. It also makes me wonder if there's a practical use for the ice arrows. in the overworld. There's no real reason to kill these guys. I'm just doing it just because. Oh, here's another fairy. A nefarious thing. Ah. Nah, they're really cute. It's a bomb bag. I should change this for something else. I woke up so nervously because I think I may have hemorrhoids. I don't know. Nothing really funny struck me in that moment of serendipity. So now that that thing is working, could I finally go back and do something? Why am I going over here? Oh, come on, not again. Oh no, not again. Who's the girl next door that lives in the haunted mansion? You better know his name, cause he's Skooky. I don't know. Had nothing. I haven't played any other WarioWare games outside of the one from the GBA and the Wario and the Wii one, Smooth Groups. I should definitely play the rest of the WarioWare games. I especially wonder how everything is gonna like work for the one on the Switch too. Like, you know, there's a ton of more control inputs and stuff, so it kind of makes me wonder how things are gonna go. I'm very much looking forward to it. Would you guys live in a haunted mansion? Eh? Like, a mansion in it of itself sounds like a cool thing, but you know, what if it was like haunted? Eh? I guess I would give it a try as long as, you know, there's no like cockroaches or anything. Let me grab this thing. Well, not so much grab it as it is destroying it. There you go. And as far as I know, I don't gotta like destroy this thing. Eh? Like, there's no real reason for me. There's no real reason for me to like put a block of ice on anything. Eh? Well, let's see. No. Time again to try again. It is very much interesting how this game scales very well to, like, you know, widescreen. One thing that would not be the case, but it definitely is. So there's still water in this thing, man. Oh, golly gee. If anything, I guess I should save the progress that we have now. So let me go do that, I guess. Let me save the progress so that we won't lose it. Dun, dun, dun. Although technically I could have sunk as a Goron to go back to the beginning of the thing. I just want to save. I am at the entrance. Let me just do that for now. Oh, palm tree. Palm tree, palm tree, palm tree.com. Would you guys go to a website called palmtree.com? Palmtree.com. Sounds like a cool site to be. It almost sounds like a flight agency. Palmtree.com. Eh? It does have a ring to it. Didn't mean to do that, but let me go back in and then go back out and then go back in and then go back out. I want to get as many fairies as possible. Have no bees. Bean, the movie. Eh? You guys have heard about the Bee movie? Now get ready about the Bean movie. Eh? How would somebody go about doing a movie about beans? I don't know. I guess it would be a little bit too chaotic, but it could definitely work. Let's save again, just so that we can not lose our product. There we go. I mean, I've been streaming for like 3 hours now, and I imagine that there's things that I gotta figure out about the dungeon. But even so, I do think that we are like really close to like finishing the dungeon. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it as a cliffhanger, you know. Better to have something to finish for later than just roam around endlessly. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it here if that's okay with you guys. So yeah, and we can finish the dungeon next time. So we can be like, yo, are you guys ready? The moment you've been waiting for, Miku Bean. So yeah, there you go. Well, I'm gonna be leaving it here, guys. So I hope that it is okay for you. And yeah, let me see who's live so we can rate them. Who may be live? I wonder who may be live. I know that I rated them last time, but yeah, let's rate Mars Cakes. She's playing Silent Hill 2, and she's playing the HD collection. You know, it is an odd choice because people often say that the HD collection, Silent Hill 2, it is not the best, and you know, it is true. Eh? But you know, it be like that sometimes. It is always nice, you know, checking out some oddities and whatnot. So yeah. I'm gonna be leaving it here for you guys, if that's okay. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Twitch.tv/skunk_Duncan. So my links. And tip of the day is remember to back up your most special things, you know, very important things, eh? Because it is always nice to just back up things, you know. You never know when things are gonna go bad. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, hopefully. And yeah, Let's see what comes up. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice one. Bye bye.